Hey guys, today we'll be reading Michael Farmer Miracle Cure. I've been looking on my comments of my video and to take a pranks. I just finally got my worst comment of the day, which is like my first bad comment, and that's from my cousin Liam. So shout out to you being my first worst comment. I actually want to make like some roast videos of people, so I'll put in the comments, try to roast me, I dare you, and then you can try and roast us and I'll try and roast you back on another video. So we're reading this. We're just gonna read about 3 or 4 pages because I'm a bit of in a hurry because I have to do homework. I hate homework, but I have to do it. So let's get in the video. Prologue. It took every bit of her strength, but Sylvia Vortel managed to force a third pillow under her back. She was nearly upright in the bed now. Still, she felt queasy and hungry for more air. It was the dampness and the mold. She told herself if she were in the apartment of in Boston, rather than her son's farmhouse in rural upstate New York, this would not be happening. Not that her breathing would have been all great in Boston either. For months her ankles had been badly puffed and her fingers swollen, and now over the past few weeks she had been experienced increasing trouble catching her breath, especially when she lay down. Sylvia caused Cruz softly. She should never have agreed to make the trip to Fallbrook. She should have told Ricky that she just wasn't up to it, but she had to really want to go. The ghost of her husband, Angelo, had made living in their apartment a constant sadness, and the dust and noise surrounding the construction of Boston Central Attorney Tunnel had made living in the part of the North End unpleasant. Beside her daughter-in-law, who had always acted if she visits were inconvenienced, had actually made the call inviting her to spend almost 2 weeks away from the city. The kids asked for you all the time, Mama, she had said, and the autumn is beautiful up there. Sylvia checked the time. Ricky, Stacy, and the children would be at the church for another half hour or so, and then were going to stop by to see some friends. She had begged off going with them, citing a headache. The truth was, she didn't feel as if she could even get dressed. She should try to get up, maybe make something to eat, watch mass on the TV. But when she tried to move, she suddenly seized by a violent racking spasm and coughing, accompanied by a horrible liquid sound in her chest. For the first time she began to panic. The dreadful gurgling in her lungs persisted. Now she was gasping for breath. Sweating began pouring off her forehead. stinging in her eyes. Her purse was right next to her on the bedside table. She fumbled through it for her pills, with no clear idea of what she would do once she found them. Her fingers, which lately remained somewhat swollen most of the time, were now stiff. Upstairs sausages, blush and malted. The air was musty room, seemed heavy and thick, and an extra fluid jerked pill might help. Maybe one of the Inniskillians too. Desperately, she emptied her purse onto the bed, alongside several viral pills that was on appointment card from the clinic of Boston Heart Institute. Drops of perspiration fell from her face onto the ink. Her next appointment was a week from tomorrow, in order to fly to Ricky's for the 11 days. She had to skip Felsky treatment. The first one she had missed is almost a year. But the missed medication couldn't possibly be the reason she was having so much trouble breathing now. She was down only to treatment every 2 weeks, and due to drop of 1 month before much longer. So guys, I'm going to stop here. It's at 6:53. So guys, I will read more in the next video. I know I only read 2 pages, but like, I've got work to do, I've got homework, and I am going to be mind blown by the time I'm finished. So, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.